please, if you're representing anybody, any family, please make it snappy for us. Thank you. Honorable Justice A.O. Obaseki. Weber George Egbe. Weber George Egbe. Thank you. Weber George Egbe. San. Chief M.A. Ajomale. Okay, sir. You're welcome. Honorable Justice Umar Abdullahi. Honorable Justice Umar Abdullahi. To be followed by Elder Olakuni. Olakuni, anybody from Olakuni's family? Okay, Mr. Olagbegi will receive on his behalf. Honorable Justice I.A. Kasina-Alu. Honorable Justice I.A. Kasina-Alu. Chief G.N. Uweche. Chief G.N. Uweche. Honorable Justice Dahir Mustafa. His son here, okay. Chief Idowu Shofola. Ochwe, okay. Which way? You're the daughter? Okay, colleague. Okay. Okay, hold on, sir. Just hold on, sir. Okay, for Kasina-Alu, you can come on. This way, sir. All right, Idowu Shofola. And to be closely followed by Honorable Justice M.A. Mukhtar. Mukhtar. Chief T.J.O. Okpoko. Yeah. Okay, Honorable Justice M.A. Mukhtar, first female justice of the Supreme Court. Justice and Chief Justice of Nigeria. First female. They're very proud of you. Please keep the applause going.
But it's not the first here. The first woman to be chairman of Body of Dentures is Mrs. Harat Balogun.
There you go. Which one? Okay. Okpoko. Chief TJ.O. Okpoko. Former President of Nigerian Bar Association. Honorable Justice Mahmood Mohammed. He's also a one-time Chief Justice of Nigeria. Chief Bandele Aiku. Chief Bandele Aiku. And Honorable Justice W.S.N. Onoge. He is represented by his son, who is also a bencher. Honorable Justice Onoge. W.S.N. Onoge. Okay, Mrs. Arena Neman, welcome. Thank you, Mr. Speaker. You can take your seat now. Thank you so much for your time. I'd like to call on the chairman of Body of Benchers to please come help us with the next set of awards.
The Body of Bencher is a statutory body established by the Legal Practitioners Act. And Section 3 of the Act stipulates that the Body of Benchers is the body of legal practitioners of the highest distinction in the legal profession, which are be responsible for the formal call to bar of persons seeking to become legal practitioners, as well as discipline of erring lawyers.
Honorable Justice T.A. Oyeyipo. Justice T.A. Oyeyipo. K.O. Longe. Justice M.K. Kolo. Alhaji Dr. Aliu Simon. Alhaji Dr. Aliu Salman. Is somebody coming for him? Honorable Justice Othman Mohammed. What's Kolo? No one. Honorable Justice I.A. Igu. Okay, somebody's coming. The Chief Judge of Ebonyi State is calling for him to receive it on his behalf. And right after that, Mr. OCJ Okocha, MFR. He happens to be the incoming vice chairman of the Body of Benchers. Chief Wole Oladipeku, OFR. Awomode SAN is receiving on his behalf. Justice UA Calgo. Honorable Justice UA Calgo. Honorable Justice GA Ogun Tade. Represented by His Excellency the Governor of Sokoto State, Alhaji Tambua. You're welcome, sir. Justice Oguntade. Okay, you're receiving for Calgo. Justice Oguntade. Yeah. Okay. Justice S.A. Akinton. Anybody taking for Akinton? Justice R.H. Kojo. Justice Umaru Eri. Former Chief Judge of Kogi State. And former administrator of the NJI. Justice D.N. Iyam Idem. Former Chief Judge of Cross River State. You're welcome, ma. Please make way for her. Can I ask the camera guy to please take that bag off before somebody stumbles on it? Please, thank you. Chief Badru Olaogun. Chief Badru Olaogun. Chief S.A. Awomolo. SAN. And it's followed by Chief Albert Apomuje, SAN. Last but not the least in this category, Mrs. Funke Adekoya, SAN. Mrs. Funke Adekoya. All right, Mr. Chairman, thank you so much for your time. You can go have your seat now. We'll continue with the awards right after this timeout. Ladies and gentlemen, let's relax and have some humor. Please welcome Ambassador Wahala.
1, 2.
Sorry, Uncle Shegun, it's like they didn't know you were calling me. Introduce me again, please. They didn't know you were calling me.
Ambassador, troublemaker, dangerous, cantankerous, wahala.
Please, you push, you support my career and clap. Please. You know, when, Your Excellency, when they called me for this job, they said you're coming to meet lawyers and elderly people. And they said, you will know you can make the young people laugh. Can you make the old people, your daddy and mommy, to laugh? And I said, how much is involved? So when they told me the money involved, so I said, yes, I will do it. So they gave me part payment. And Ajia said, if they don't laugh, there's no balance. So please, for the sake of my balance now, remember the joke when you were small, start laughing. Please, for the sake of my balance, please, I'm on my knee. Remember any joke when you're young like us and start laughing so those in favor say aye. Those against say nay. You know, one thing, I'm happy that I'm meeting the vice president for the third time, and also the Senate president. Okay, this is the fourth time. Then the speaker, 6 times now. You know, each time I meet the vice president, he will tell me, Ambassador, I love your joke, most especially the way you mimic the former First Lady, Patient Jonathan. And every time, he always give me his number. So I always call the vice president, and he will ask me, Ambassador, how are you? I say, I'm fine, sir. Are you in Abuja? I said, yes. Where are you? I say, sir, I'm in Wuse 2. Say, Wuse 2, what can you see around? I say, sir, I can see Diamond Bank. He said, go there, tell them I send you. And I will go there, and I'll say, the vice president send me, and they will give me something. So, envelope. So, I came to Abuja again. I said, Your Excellency, I'm in Abuja. He said, oh, I'm going for a meeting. Where are you? I said, sir, I'm in central area. He said, what can you see around you? I said, Your Excellency, sir, I'm seeing CBN. And he said, go there, tell them I send you. And they gave me something. But the one that happened today was not a good experience. I was actually coming from Lokoja, and they told me the vice president is coming here. So when I get on top of the bridge, I said, let me call so that he will know I am coming. And he said, where are you? I said, sir, I'm in Lokoja. He said, what can you see? I said, sir, river. He said, enter there, tell them I send you. So now, since I cannot enter the river, he's here. So we do the call, and he will answer the way he always answers. So let's see whether it's going to work. Sir, I'm going to call you now, so you pick. Sir, I'm calling and it's ringing. Your Excellency, sir?
Yes.
It's me, the comedian Ambassador Wahala.
I say, what can you see around you?
I can see Oshibanjo himself.
Go there and go and ask for whatever you want.
No worry, I am here. I will hold you. I am here. All right, thank you. That is my time. I think I was able to make you laugh. So, Aja, my balance is... Those in favor say aye. Those against say nay. Is it your money? His Excellency said we should walk, and we are walking. So, sir, thank God the Senate president is here. So you are going to, there's nothing to eat. I won't give you my phone. It will break. So you just, So those in favor that my balance should be given to me by Dr. Bukola Saraki say aye. Those against say nay. Sir, the eyes have it. Sir, the eyes have it.
And I will get the
Sir?
Alhamane.
Okay, no. Let me go to house. Those in favor that Honorable Yakubu Dogara should pay my balance say aye. Those against say nay. Sir, the eyes have it now.
No, I'm not sure. I'm not sure. We'll divide the house.
Okay, at this juncture, we make my balance inconclusive.
You have a rerun. Thank you. One more time, Ambassador Wahala. A big round of applause for him, please. All right, we'll continue with the awards, and this time I would like to invite on stage Honorable Justice Dr. Okay, Honorable Justice Umar Abdullahi to please come on stage to help us. Former Chairman, Body of Benchers. And also former President, Court of Appeal. All right, we'll continue with the Live Benchers Award. Mr. Olisa Abakoba, OONSAN. Anybody to receive on his behalf? Okay. Represented by Lady Debbie. Following on that, Honorable Justice A.I. Salami. Honorable Justice A.I. Salami. Anybody to receive on his behalf? Justice O. Ogebe. Justice J. O. Ogebe. Okay. They're picking for him. Okay.
He just died last week.
Who?
Maybe.
Honorable Justice Tijani Abubakar, OFR.
Tijani Abubakar. Okay, sure. Fatima Kwaku. No, he's not around.
His Royal Highness is a Dr. AGK. Okay. He's not around. Honorable Justice B.S. Bansi.
After the Bansi, the one that mostly stays, the administration of the one Bansi in Brazil. After the Bansi.
Honorable Justice Bazimo, OFR. Administrator of the NJI. You're welcome, madam. Mr. J.B. Daudu, SAN. Okay, I'll be calling this in this way. I'll be calling it in tens or in fives. Sir G. Ofodolo Okafo, Honorable Justice F.F. Tabai, Honorable Justice J.A. Fabi, Honorable Justice Z.A. Bolchakwa, Bolchakwa, Bolchwa, you know, Bolkachua, there's a tongue twister, Bolkachua, that's a good one for acting class. Honorable Justice Ibrahim Omar, Honorable Justice L. H. Gobe, Honorable Justice A.N. Wankwo, Tijani Inua Dutse, and Alhaji Botala Aminu. That's Justice Gumi receiving his own. Emir of Gumi, you're welcome, sir, Your Royal Highness. Tijan Inua Dutse, you're welcome, sir. Alhaji Mutala Aminu, Chief R.A. Lawal Urabana, Chief Obi Onyali, Chief Mrs. Priscilla Kuye, Yinka Fayokun, His Royal Highness DFF Olateru Olagbegi, Chief Sena Anthony, Chief Adeni Akintola, Mr. A.B. Mahmood, Honorable Justice Sulaiman Galadima, Honorable Justice N. Chief Rabana, former MBA General Secretary. You're welcome, sir. Honorable Justice Ndajiwo, Honorable Justice S.A. Mahuta, Honorable Justice Adamu Aliu, Honorable Justice I.N. Ndu, Inua Abdul Kadir,
Sorry, sir. Sorry, sir. They'd like to come forward for picture here. Madam, can you please come forward for picture of her?
Justice I.N. Ndu, Inu Abdul Kadir, Mr. Dele Adeshino, Prince Lanke Odoginyo, Mr. Oluwarotimi Akeredolu, Chief M.O.O. Nwamu, Mr. Yusuf Ali, Can the please come forward? Additional. Sorry. We'll go to 55. We're 55 already now. Go 55 already. That's right.
Okay, then maybe after they've cleared them, tell them to go down. They'll call on the acting CJ and Honorable Justice Aiti Mohammed to take over from him.
Yes, we have. And Wamu.
Tell them.
Thank you, sir. You can go have your seat. Thank you so much for your time. Would like to call on Honorable Justice Dr. Aiti Mohammed, Acting Chief Justice of Nigeria and Vice Chairman, Body of Ventures, to please come up. All right, we'll continue with the votes. Following names. Mrs. Fatima Kwaku, MFR. Justice Bode Rhodes, Vivor. Honorable Justice Amiru Sanusi. Chief J.K. Gadzama. Chief Ike Gadzama. Honorable Aminu Waziri Tambua. All right, I think I remember now, Honorable Justice Bode Vivo. Alhaji Aminu Waziri Tambua. Mr. Augustine Alege, Mr. Okewali, Honorable Justice KB Akas, Honorable Justice MD Mohammed, Honorable Justice CB Ogumbi, Honorable Justice Peter Odele, Honorable Justice M.I. Garba,
Check here. Did you call Akas?
Yes, I did. Justice Akas. Justice Peter Odili. Honorable Justice M.L. Garba. Honorable Justice M.B. Dango Mesen. Honorable Justice H.Y. Heman. Honorable Justice Kashim Zana. Honorable Justice Kate Abiri. Honorable Justice I.N. Auta. A. Mustafa Goniri. Mr. Ume Kalo. Chief Bayo Ojo. Tajuddin Oladoja Esquire. Tajuddin Oladoja. Isi Ukala. Chief Egobamie. Iche LME Ezofo. Chief Ziggy Azike. All right, thank you, sir. You can go have a seat. Thank you so much for your time, sir. Thank you so much, sir. I'd like to call on Honorable Justice M.A. Mukhtar. I'd like to call on Honorable Justice M.A. Mukhtar to please come help us with the rest of the presentation. Aigume. Please come. You're welcome, man. Let her present you. All right, we'll continue. Kayode Adetokumbo, SAN. Victor Ndoma Egba, CON. Chief Charles Edusoma. Mr. C.A. Ajuya. Honorable Justice Emmanuel Ayola. Honorable Justice Nasiru Ajana. Honorable Justice Olukayode Ayola. Honorable Justice KMO Kekereekun. Honorable Justice Amina Auge. Honorable Justice P.A. Galinje. Honorable Justice U.M. Abba Aji. Honorable Justice R.C. Agbo. Honorable Justice J.O. Bada. Honorable Justice S. Denton West. Honorable Justice A.S. Dahiru, OFR. Honorable Justice Kulu Aliyu. Honorable Justice I. Honda OFR. Mrs. Nella Andem Rabana, Mr. Joe Abrahams, Edward Wajok, Justice Shehu Otiku, Justice C.O. Idahosa, Eitayo Jagade, Aki Oshibajo, Justice Olasende Kumuyi, Justice A.S. Daramola,
They should perform first before continue the last set. What's the name of the group? What's the name of the group? Tell them stand by. The cultural troop.
Yes.
We'll round up.
Oh. Almost how many people?
No, after the cultural troop.
Thank you so much, madam. Thank you so much for your time. You can have your seat now. All right, let's take a breather. I'd like to welcome this wonderful dance troupe. Ladies and gentlemen, if your hands are not busy, please join me in welcoming the Zoe Dance Troupe.
Carrying check.
Talking about the body of benchers, when the body of benchers was established, it had 16 members who were known as foundation members and were conferred with the status of life benchers with Honorable Justice Adetokunbo Ademola GCON as the pioneer chairman of the body. The body of benchers is a body corporate with perpetual succession and a common seal. This is provided for pursuant to Section 3, Subsection 2 of the Act. This means the body can sue and be sued in its own corporate name. Being a body created by an enabling law, the status of the body is as provided under the Legal Practitioners Act and is the act of agency of the federal government under the judiciary.
Thank you very much. Please, a round of applause for them, please. And one more time, let's serenade you as we welcome, one more time, Timi Dakolo.
Like an angel in the morning, shooting star across the night, the most beautiful girl I've seen in all my life. Every second spent with you is like a day that starts brand new. See, I'm so amazed at all the things you do. So I had to build my whole world around you. So I promise you forever and for always. And you are the sunshine, darling, don't you go away. Iyawomi, Ololufemi, Oremi, Olajemi, and I will love you forever. Oh, Iyawomi, Ololufemi, Oremi, Olajemi, and I will love you forever. I hear music in your words and in the way you call my name. When you're by my side, I can't do anything. You're my best friend, you're my lover. Without you, no one else would do. To think and think I know we'll make it through. So I have to build my whole world around you. So I promise you forever and far away. Yeah, you are my sunshine, baby, don't you go away. Iyawomi, Ololufemi, Oremi, Olajemi, and I will love you forever. Iyawomi, Ololufemi, Oremi, Olajemi, and I will love you forever. My baby, my baby. See, you are like sunshine. My lover, my essence. There's no one like you. My baby, my baby. See, you are like sunrise. My lover, my essence. There's no one like Iyawomi. And I will love you forever. And I will love you forever. My sugar, my honey, my lover. I will love you forever. My baby, my lover, and my best friend. I will love you forever. When there's nothing more to say, I will love you forever. When there's nothing more to give you, I will love you forever. Forever and ever and evermore. I will love you forever. I will love you forever. Say I will love you forever. Say I will love you forever. Hey, I will love you forever.
Thank you very much, Timi Dakolo. We'd like to continue with the next set of awards, and I would like to invite Honorable Justice S.M. Belgore to please help us with the last set of awards. Yeah, finish. All right, the last set of awards, Honorable Justice G.M. Nabaruma, Honorable Justice Peter N.C. Umeadi, Honorable Justice Y. Tuko, Honorable Justice O.O. Olakbade, CON, Mr. Kamdi Ajibade, Mr. Sani Garung Gabas, Chief John A.A. Ochoga, Lady Debbie Obaduku, Mr. Olumuyiwa Akimboro, Ebenezer Obeya, Ibrahim Eddie Mark, Esquire, Mrs. A.H.A. Turaki. I'll correct on our behalf, don't worry. Honorable Justice O.F. Omoleye, Honorable Justice H.M. Ogun Umiju, Professor Yemi Osibajo, SANGCON.
The composition of the body of bench is as follows: the Chief Justice of Nigeria and all the justices of the Supreme Court, the President of the Court of Appeal, the Attorney General of the Federation, the presiding justices of the Court of Appeal at the zonal level, the Chief Judge of the Federal High Court, the Chief Judge of the Federal Capital Territory, Abuja, the Chief Judges of the States of the Federation, the Attorneys General of the States of the Federation, the President of the Nigerian Bar Association, the Chairman of the Council of Legal Education, 30 legal practitioners nominated by the Nigerian Bar Association. Such members of persons must not exceed 10 years who appear to be body of benches, to be eminent members of the legal profession in Nigeria, of not less than 50 years post-call standing. And taking a look at some of the functions of the body of benches, taking a look at the functions of the body of benches, the body is responsible for the call to bar, discipline of lawyers. The body of benches makes certain regulations towards upholding the core values of the legal profession.
Honorable Justice S.S. Alaga, Honorable Justice Oyebola Ojo, Honorable Justice S.U. Diko, Honorable Justice Aminu Sabo Regim, Professor Ogugwa V.C. Ibeze, Prince Latif Fagbemi, and last but not the least, on this list, Chief Nyesom Ezenwowike, CON, Governor, River State. Thank you, sir. Thank you so much for your time. All right, thank you very much, members of the body of benchers. Can we all be seated now? Can we all be seated now? We have a very important goodwill message coming in. We're done with the awards. Can we all be seated now, please? We have a very important goodwill message coming up. So we'll actually take our seats. Thank you so much. SARS, MARS, can we all take our seats, please? Thank you. Please settle down. Please settle down. Distinguished members of the body of benchers, please sit down, please. We have a very important goodwill message coming up. I'd like to invite the Vice President of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, Professor Yemi Osinbajo, GCON, for his goodwill message. Mr. Vice President, sir. Shall we arise for Mr. Vice President?
Thank you very much. Please sit. The President of the Senate, His Excellency Dr. Bukola Saraki, the Speaker of the House of Representatives, the Right Honorable Yakubu Dogara, the Acting Chief Justice of Nigeria, the Honorable Justice Tanko Mohammed, the governors of Sokoto State and Bauchi State, members of the Federal Executive Council present, the chairman of the body of benchers, Alhaji Bashir Dalhatu, former chairman of the body of benchers, former chairpersons of the body of benchers present, former chief justices of Nigeria present, the Honorable Justice SMA Belgore, the Honorable Justice Aloma Mukhtar, and the Honorable Justice Mahmoud Mohammed. Former presidents of the Court of Appeal, the Honorable Justice Mamman Nasir, and the Honorable Justice Umar Abdullahi. All of the distinguished members of the body of benchers present, distinguished colleagues, ladies and gentlemen, it's a special privilege to be here at this special dinner with some of the brightest and best in our profession, and many whose contributions have decisively shaped the destiny of our profession and even our nation. I'd like to first commend this body, the body of benchers, for the extraordinary leadership that it has provided over the years as a gateway for access into the Nigerian bar and as a custodian of our ethics and values. This body has borne the enormous responsibility of being the conscience, the arbiter, the judge, and interlocutor for the legal profession and our administration of justice system. I'm deeply honored to have been preferred to the prestigious rank of Life Bencher. It is humbling, but also exciting to be reminded that one still has more to offer. I owe gratitude, of course, to the remarkable men and women, teachers, mentors, partners, and indeed students who have contributed to my professional experience. And I, on behalf of all of the others who have just been conferred the rank, accept this honor as a call to greater responsibility. Perhaps one should also seize the opportunity to salute all distinguished colleagues, seniors and juniors alike, who have internalized the application of the rule of law in sometimes the most difficult circumstances, who have stood for the helpless through advocacy, who have demanded transparency and accountability in all spheres, and pushed for positive reforms in the advancement of not just our system of justice, but also all the ramparts upon which our democracy is built, alongside our nationhood and our common patrimony. Today, our profession stands at a critical crossroads. Yet, the different possible paths that we should take have, to my mind, never been so clear and so illuminated. One path is the path of business as usual, which of course means that we will face the extinction of our credibility as a profession soon enough. The other is a path of renewal, the right path, a more courageous, even if more difficult path. The weaknesses that we have seen exposed in our profession time and time again are, as disturbing as they are, have at the same time provided us great opportunity for deep introspection and self-assessment. This always presents an opportunity for reform, to reclaim the tradition of virtuous ethics, the tradition of moral inquiry and doggedness in the dispassionate and impartial application of law, no matter whose ox is God. We owe the young and aspiring lawyers a duty to set the ground rules right and to lead by example. We also, as custodians of the law, owe our nation, at the very least, the duty to ensure the proper functioning of our justice system. Our professional practice and the courts must always measure up to the moral, ethical, and statutory standards that we have subscribed to. Whether we sit at the bar or on the bench, we bear the responsibility for a fair and just society, a free, fair, and impartial system of justice, and the ushering in at regular times and intervals of progressive reforms in governance, protecting at all times the social structure of our nation. Our everyday practice of law has the potential to either strengthen or weaken our democratic values and institutions. The expression learned that everyone ascribes to us suggests, amongst other attributes, that we are skilled, not only in the art of our trade and calling, but also in the mechanics of a just society. That just society cannot be established by mere wishes or rhetoric. It can only be by deliberate action and sometimes sacrifice for those of us to whom, especially those of us, to whom our profession has so generously conferred leadership of its highest body. My lords, distinguished members of the body of benchers, our greatest debt at this point in our lives and careers is to the future of this profession that has been so kind and generous to us, and to this society that has yielded leadership at various levels to us. The debt is one which we must discharge faithfully, first by being worthy mentors to an ever-growing number of legal practitioners, but more importantly by fearlessly insisting that the bedrock of justice and the rule of law is personal and corporate integrity. I congratulate again all the honorees tonight, and an award from this most distinguished body is certainly worthy of celebration and commendation. And I pray that all of you will grow from glory to glory. Thank you all very much.
Thank you very much, Mr. Vice President for the Republic of Nigeria, Professor Yemi Osinbajo, GCON. Thank you very much, sir. Well, I was going to say dinner is served. I didn't know that dinner has been eaten already. I'll leave you with some light music, and then we'll come back will do the vote of thanks.
President, Professor Yemi Osinbajo, made two assertions by telling legal practitioners that they have two parts. And if you take a look at the part, business as usual, or the part of renewal, the Vice President advocated that legal practitioners should toe the part of renewal, which will be in the best interest of the legal profession, and for them to take a critical look at the future and ensure that what is good for journalists, for legal practitioners in Nigeria and the upcoming one are given a very good essence of life.
Thank you, Kanye New Zealand. Thank you so much. I'd like to call on the chairman body of benches to please help us with a vote of thanks. Mr. Chairman, sir. Okay. Oh. I stand to be corrected. I'm told that the acting CJ will do it. I said CJ, and that's what I said.
Mr. Vice President of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, permit me please to adopt the protocol line which was set out by the Vice President and those who spoke before me. My task, sir, is a simple one, and that is to say that on behalf of the body of benches, we are grateful to the body of benches, and especially to the outgoing or outgone chairman, because there was a dispute between him and me when the orator said that Mr. Chairman should come. Then I said, since you say that your tenure ends by 12 today in the night, so I am not yet a chairman. I still remain to be vice chairman. But luckily enough, the orator said vice chairman. So I am still in my position as vice chairman. But 1 minute after 12 o'clock in the night, I will use my telephone to call him that your time is already over. So please be along the line of those who are seated below. Mr. Vice President, we are very much grateful to you. It is not usual. It is really time-sacrificing for you out of your crowded schedule of activities to come and be with us for almost 3 or more hours. We are very grateful. We thank you very much. We know you are part and parcel of us, but your responsibility now has overloaded you to a lot of tasks that maybe you have put on weight now, which if you go back, certainly you are going to do them. We are very grateful. We are grateful also to the Senate President, who also sacrificed his time to be with us. Equally, we are grateful to the Speaker of the House of Representatives, who also spared his time to be with us. I saw two governors of our states, Sokoto, and of course my state, Bauchi State. We are very grateful to you. We thank you very much. Although one of those was an awardee, but yet we thank him for sacrificing his time to be with us. All other important personalities that are here, we thank you very much. Now, this event of today is an innovation which has been brought up by the, reluctantly I'm using the word chairman. He is the one who brought it. And you can see that this has given a lot of us and almost every of us happiness in life. We are very grateful to you. Now keep on praying for us that we shall sustain this or even do more in this line of thought. Now, let me pray, and please help me pray, that by the next one we will do, we shall conduct it in our benches hall, which is just about, I think is about 90% completed. So we pray the next one will be held there so that we have very most spacious room, the facilities and everything. Finally, I thank the crew of the media, people who are also here giving us a lot of coverage. And we thank everybody, including the staff of the NGI, starting from the administrator of the NGI, although she was also an awardee. We thank them very well. Please keep on praying for us for future developments, for future progress, so that next time, if you come, you will think that you are in a different country. Thank you very much.
And on that note, I say, shall we rise for the national anthem?
That was the live telecast of the award night of the Body of Benchers in honor of those who have contributed immensely to the uplift of the legal profession. Thanks for being part of the telecast. We now hand over to our studio for the continuation of the day's telecast. My name is Dele Atsumbi.
Sugarcane is grown in large quantities in Kano State, in Kaduna State, and in Niger State. So I'm going to produce sugarcane juice. Here's a glass pitcher. I'm going to flavor it with lemon, lime, ginger, and orange.